Hello everyone, it's me, Uncle John. Today I am going to read step by step writing Unit 7, write a message to a friend. Unit objectives, writing a friendly letter or email. 안부 편지 또는 이메일 쓰는 것 쓰기. Organization, parts of a letter. 편지의 부분. Writing conventions, 글쓰기 규칙. Mailing addresses, 자 주소, mailing, 우편 보내는 것. Vocabulary, days of the week, free time activities, time expressions, feelings and moods, grammar, simple past tense with regular verbs, simple past tense with be and have. Reading. Section A, discuss. What do you do on weekends? Complete the survey with a partner. Then share your information with the class. How often do you play sports, study, talk with your friends, watch TV, exercise? Often, sometimes, never. Please check. Section B, read. Read Francisco's letter to his cousin, Pedro. March the 7th, 2008. Dear Pedro, my computer isn't working, so I'm writing you a letter. How are you? I'm fine. Everything here in LA is great. I'm very happy. School is going well. I have a lot of classes this year. I play sports in my free time too. I'm really busy. Last weekend was fun. On Saturday, I had a basketball game at 7 o'clock in the morning. I was very sleepy. Maria didn't play because she was sick. After the game, I shopped for groceries with my mom and dad. We finally had lunch at noon. I was really hungry. After that, I was a little bored. My friend Rick called me. We walked to the mall. We shopped until about 6 o'clock in the evening. On Saturday night, I played games and watched TV with my family. We had fun. On Sunday, we weren't busy. We stayed home because we didn't have any plans. In the morning, I cleaned my room for about an hour. Then Maria and I studied from about 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. After that, I worked out and Maria practiced the guitar. On Sunday evening, I relaxed because I was tired. How about you? Did you have a good weekend? What did you do? Tell Aunt Marina and Uncle Umberto hello for me. Write soon, your cousin Francisco. Section C, write caption. Write a sentence under each picture on page 81. Your sentences from Francisco's letter. Page 82, vocabulary. Section A, complete Francisco's weekly schedule with the days of the week. Section B, read the sentences. What is Francisco doing at these times? Look at Francisco's schedule in exercise A. Write sentences, use the present continuous tense. Section C, answer the questions. Use information from Francisco's schedule in exercise A. Use the prepositions in parentheses. Remember, time expressions. 시간 표현들. Time expressions tell when something happens or how long something lasts. When, in the morning, on Saturday, at 12 p.m., at noon, how long? For 2 hours, from 3 to 5. Number 1, how long does Francisco play basketball on Saturday? He plays basketball for 2 hours. Section D. These sentences are not true. Rewrite the sentences. Use the correct adjectives from Francisco's letter on page 80. Number 1, Francisco is sad in Los Angeles. No, Francisco is happy in Los Angeles. Grammar. We'll learn more in the grammar reference, pages 131 to 141. Section A, write correct sentences. Use information from the letter on page 80 Use the past tense of the verb in parentheses. Use didn't for negative statements. Simple past tense of regular verbs. Verb affirmative statement. Negative statement. Play. Francisco played basketball on Saturday. Maria didn't play basketball. Maria and Francisco studied on Sunday afternoon. They didn't study on Saturday night. Add ed or d to form the simple past tense of our most regular verbs. There are some exceptions, such as consonant and y changes into ied. Okay, single consonant and single vowel goes like this. S-H-O-P. One single vowel, one single the consonant, then S-H-O-P-P-E-D, okay? Number one, Maria didn't play basketball on Saturday morning. Section B, write complete sentences. Use information from the letter on page 80. Change be or have to the past tense. Add the correct preposition to the time expressions. Francisco was tired on Sunday night. He wasn't tired on Saturday night. Francisco and his parents were busy on Saturday morning. They weren't busy on Saturday night. Have, had. I had. We have had some. We have had some jolly time since last weekend. Francisco had a basketball game on Saturday morning. Francisco and his family had plans on Saturday. He didn't have a game on Sunday morning. They didn't have plans on Sunday. Section C, complete the story summary about Francisco's weekend. Use the correct form of the past tense. Page 85, organization, remember box, parts of a letter. There are usually 5 parts of a letter. The heading gives the date of the letter. The greeting says, hello to the person you're writing to, the receiver. The body of the letter is the message, main message. It's in paragraph form. The closing says goodbye to the receiver. And then the signature is the signed name under the closing. Look at Francisco's letter on page 80. Find the 5 parts of his letter. The letter is incorrect. Read the information and label the parts of the letter, then rewrite the letter in the correct order. Your friend. Closing. Body, how are you? I'm great. I'm sitting in the park right now. Blah, 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 blah. Did you do anything interesting? Right soon. That's body. November 23rd, 2008. That's the heading. Date of the letter. Dear Rachel, greetings. You're saying hello. The signature, Marcy Hess. Writing conventions, mailing addresses. Label the parts of a Francisco address, then write your school's address. Use correct abbreviation. An address gives the receiver's name and locations. The return address gives the writer's information. Put a comma between the street address and apartment number. Put a comma between the city and state. You can use abbreviation, for example, APT and North ST Street, CA Cal. House, building number, apartment number. First, you put down the receiver name and the house number, and then street name, apartment number, and the city name, and the state, and then zip code. Page 86. Writing a friendly letter or email. In a friendly letter or email, the author writes an informal message to a friend or family member. These messages often tell how the author is feeling. They can also tell about recent activities or events. The author may also ask the receiver questions or make simple requests. Section A, read. Read Tom's email to a friend. From Tom the Botsford to Alicia O'Brien. Subject, hi there. Date, April 12, 2008. Hi, Alicia. Things here in Miami are fine. Things are going pretty well. I'm very busy. I have classes Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. My classes are interesting though. I like my teachers too. Last weekend was great. On Friday evening, I played soccer with some classmates. On Saturday morning, I listened to music and cleaned my room. Then I had a big breakfast. I was hungry. After that, I studied from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Then in the afternoon, my friend Marco and I played basketball. On Sunday morning, I just relaxed because I was tired. Then I called my grandmother on Sunday afternoon. On Sunday night, I played games with my family. We had a great time. How are you? How is school? Are you busy? Write soon. See you later, Tom. Step by step writing. Purpose, write a message to a friend. Writing prompt. Write a letter or email to a friend or family member. First, tell the person how you are. Then write about what you did last weekend, last few days. Use time expressions to sequence events. Finally, ask questions or make requests. Step 1, pre-write. Look at Tom's cluster map. Think about what you want to say. Copy the cluster map or make one on a computer. Put the main topic in the center. Complete the cluster map with your information. Tom's cluster map. Step 2, organize. Look at Tom's message outline. Organize your ideas. Copy the chart in your notebook or make one on a computer. Complete the chart with notes for your message. Tom's message outline. Greeting, body, closing. Step 3, draft and revise. Section A, practice. Look at Tom's first draft of the body of his message. How can he improve it? Answer the question. Tom's first draft. I have classes Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. My classes are interesting though. Things here, blah, blah, blah. Section B, draft. Write a first draft of your friendly letter or email. Use a note from steps 1 and 2. Revise. Read your first draft. How can you improve? How can you improve it? Look at the revision checklist. Revise. 수정. 목록. Revise your writing. Step 4, edit. 편집하기. Section A, practice. Section B, edit. Section C, peer edit. 동료, 편집. Exchange draft with a partner. Tell your partner what you like about the draft. Step 5, publish. 인쇄하기 또는 출판하기. Write your message in a friendly letter or email format. For a friendly letter, include all 5 parts for the letter. Present your letter to the class or mail it to your friend. For emails, type your message in email format or on a computer. Print a copy or send it to your teacher. The end.